What's good, people? It's about that time to randomly relate reverse rants, no hate. So, I want to address an interview I saw with Floyd Schofield Sr. He basically said a whole lot of nothing. And pretty much, look at the allegations that he made from, Shakur Stevenson's masseuse rubbing cream on Floyd Schofield. I didn't know if she gave the man a massage or, that's what I assumed, like what I thought he meant. I didn't know, like that's what I pictured, like, initially, like, not somebody just walking up rubbing cream on a person. And for that to be the case, what did y'all do? Just stand there and look like, okay, what did she rub on me? And walked away, and all of a sudden Floyd ends up sick. Now you're going, it was that cream that woman put on him, right? Like, what the hell was that? Okay, he goes from that to SWAT being called, invading his home, looking for abducted children, just to find out that that's not their drugs. What the hell? What drugs? Where did drugs come from? The things that he was saying. His passport, the passports being stolen and destroyed. People getting their lawyers involved, and like all of these different things that he said happened. And he does this interview and basically pretty much says he can't answer like 98% of the questions that was asked. Okay, I could even say 99 because he really answered much of nothing in terms of what happened. And it was a live video where the person that was interviewing him was, I guess they were doing super chats or whatever, because people was like sending money, and whoever sent money, he would ask that person's question to Floyd Schofield Sr. And so one of the things he asked him was what happened to the lady that rubbed the cream on Floyd Schofield, and his dad goes, "Oh, I have no idea. I don't know that lady." So where'd you get the idea, the information that this was Shakur Stevenson's masseuse? Like, where'd that come from? And the fact that he himself seemed to have no questions about any of these things, it's like really crazy. And where's your lawyer at? Someone just rubbed cream on someone and on your son, and you guys, oh, I don't know who that lady was or where she went. All of these accusations, he didn't address any of them. And it's gotten to a point where people can fail drug tests and just pop up and fight. Were you actually ever cleared? Well, I was cleared. No proof, no documentation. He claims he has documentation. How do you have documentation and then say, I don't have to prove anything to anybody? I mean, I know the truth. And then he did the one thing that so many of these people do. Every time they get caught in a jam, when they get caught doing something that they really know, have them looking really stupid, exposes them, and they go through some things in life, all of a sudden they end up religious all of a sudden. I found God. I got closer to God. This is a blessing in disguise to me, because now Floyd's a bigger celebrity due to this incident. And, he's going to get his shahada. And I'm like, wow, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Remember, Tank did the same thing. Tank Davis did the same exact thing. All of a sudden, he's a Muslim. Devin Haney's a Muslim. Now, at least I can say for Devin Haney is pretty much a gentleman most of the time until, he starts engaging with a fighter where they're, coming at him sideways. Then he'll, talk his shit or whatever. But it's like they all do the same thing. What happened to Mr. Abdul Wahid? I thought he changed his name. Now, all of a sudden, it's just straight up Javante Tank Davis, right? Like I told you guys. But all this Jarrell Miller, all of a sudden, he's a Muslim. I'm going through stuff, and I feel like I got to give my life to God. And then the very next interview, you're screwing somebody's wife. They're your side piece. Suck my dick. You's a bitch ass nigga. Whatever, man. It's like, what's so funny is I said to my partner when I said, you see these little conspiracy theories and all this shit, man. And I said, hopefully for Schofield, because pretty much his father does all the talking for him. I said, hopefully for him, His dad don't come out with this shit about people can't stop what God got planned for you and God is the perfect plan and shit. Because every time somebody go through something and they can't explain something because pretty much they're lying, they always come with this, the devil is always busy, the devil's a liar, and nobody can stop what God got planned. And damn sure if he didn't come out talking about all of a sudden now you got closer to God. This shit is so typical. It's so typical. And the fact that he said he can't talk about it, I'm like, Floyd, do you hear how you sound right now? You said you can't talk about it, but then you keep saying things like he basically the interviewer asked him what would you say, like what about like what people are saying that nobody wants to fight is gonna want to fight Floyd now because of this, like as if like, he don't deserve a big fight or whatever. And he goes, that's not true because he has a fight. We have a world title fight. And I'm like, oh, hold up, when the fuck did this happen? How all of a sudden you got a world title fight? And then he tries to clean it up a few sentences later by saying, well, Tank Davis, there's no number one contender, and Tank is talking about retiring. So, Floyd, yeah, he's gonna have his title shot anyway. So even if they duck Floyd, it doesn't matter. He's gonna have it anyway. And then he says that they have a tune-up fight lined up. Now he said the tune-up fight is basically just to see where Floyd is if he's, back 100%. Wait, you're gonna put him in a fight to determine that? Hold up. You tried to make it seem like you and your son was ready to go. We didn't fight, not because of us. The British board stopped that fight. As if, oh, we were ready to go. Wait, you said that your son was in the hospital for 2 days. You talked about how only God could have got us through what we went through. So the doctors had nothing to do with it? It was a miracle? Are you saying that? Because he says they fixed him up, they worked on him, and then they got him back right. Okay, so you mean to tell me your son was in the hospital looking like he was dead? He looked like he was in there like he was dying. You saw the photo. Now all of a sudden in 2 days he was in fight shape. Well, if y'all was ready to go in 2 days, why would the tune-up fight need to be to see where Floyd is to make sure that he's ready? What the fuck kind of shit is that? What kind of dad are you? You're going to put him in the ring with somebody and after 2 days of being in the hospital? Listen, let me tell y'all. He never said what was wrong with his son. And he go on and say, oh, it turns out that the cream that the woman rubbed on his son wasn't what got him sick. What got him sick, though? He can't talk about it. So, like I said, he said a whole lot of nothing in that interview. And he might have dug a bigger hole for him and his son than he realized. Boxing, see, the problem is we have so many people that have no honor, no dignity, no truth, no self-respect, nothing, that they will accept anything someone says. Because even if people was to tune in just for the sake of seeing him lose, all I'm saying is really simple. For someone to pull out of a fight and say they were sick and then say that they have receipts, but you don't have to show the receipts because you have nothing to prove. What the fuck is that? Then two, this man, even with the passport situation, he goes, Guzman was helping me even look for the passports. I mean, like, why don't people ask him? He was a witness. Wait, why do you need Guzman to tell you anything, to say anything for you? First of all, you never found the passports or you found it damaged or whatever you said? Okay, for all Guzman know, you did that shit. For all he know, you did that shit. Then he says somebody within the camp. Whose camp? Your camp or Shakur's camp? How is people having access to your shit? So I mean, he didn't explain anything. And that's why I'm saying, he says, I can't talk about this and that, but he keeps making accusations. So now you're saying that this dude is in a fight. Your son is in a fight with someone already. Y'all already have this confirmed. Wow. Okay. Well, this is why now I don't like to combine stories, but this is why I'm saying when you hear shit like this, and then he says, oh, he wasn't the only fighter. There was several other fighters got sick. Well, I know about Dubois. That's one more fighter. So him and your son makes two. Who else got sick? I don't know. But even in that situation, same thing. Joseph Parker isn't owed an excuse, a reason, a phone call, documentation, and nobody else involved cares. So what happens if Daniel Dubois, he's Mr. I'm sick, all of a sudden his very next fight is with Usyk instead of Joseph Parker. What does that tell you? I don't know about the rest of y'all, but it tells me he was never sick in the first place, and he used whatever excuse to get out of a fight. All you gotta do is say you had a stomach virus, because you're not gonna have a fever. You're not gonna have anything that they can detect with that. They'll just give you antibiotics, something to get you to vomit, get the shit out your system, clean you up. But that's about it. Because even if he's sick, his first fight back from being sick should be, all right, nah, Parker, I owed you the shot. Let's go. Well, no, not really, Aries. You know why? Because it was voluntary. And there's also going to be less money than it would be with him versus Usyk. And on top of that, it would be for undisputed. And the possibility of him losing to Parker, well, rematch clause, fine. So we do this dance again. But what if Parker beats him both times? And he never gets his chance to try to get revenge against Usyk or fight for undisputed. So you got to weigh out what's bigger. So yeah, like I said before, okay, yeah, I'm already rich. That's good money right there. I went through training camp and all that. Cool, no problem. I'm still rich, but guess what? That Usyk money is a lot bigger. Don't think people won't do that. I'm just saying this type of shit is crazy, because you mean to tell me Dubois can just pull out of a fight, say I'm sick? We've heard nothing from these people. We've seen no documentation, no explanation. That's what you think of your fans. I keep telling y'all, man, y'all over here bowing down to these fucking fighters and treating them like they're bigger than life, or they're nothing but some funky ass human beings. That's all. That just chose boxing as a living. That's all. They don't even fucking man, let me tell you something. They don't have a problem getting in front of a camera bragging about themselves, and talking shit, but they don't take the time to say, hey, listen, I want to apologize to all of the fans, whether you cheering for me or booing for me. You're paying your hard-earned money to come and watch a fight. You're paying money to order it, on pay-per-view or whatever it may be, or watch it however the fuck you watching it, taking the time out of your day to watch us and giving us your money. And hey, I was sick, this, that, and the third, or whatever, and nothing. Just and then stay quiet about it. Don't say a word, and we don't say anything. The next time that they hear from me is going to be the announcement of a fight, and then yeah, of course, in the build up to the next fight, it'll be blah blah blah. And all I'm saying is this: as far as Dubois goes, if this motherfucker, and y'all know I like Dubois as a fighter, but fuck the bullshit. If this motherfucker comes out and do exactly what I'm saying, and all of a sudden it's him versus Usyk, well, fuck Parker, right? Parker been working hard, working his ass off to get to where he is right now the same way, beating guys, and here's the deal: he beats Martin Bacoli, and then all of a sudden I read an article the other day and even seen a video where they're saying Turki Al-Sheikh has promised Martin Bacoli another big fight in May. Wow. You're promising the loser, once again, the big fight. Just like Deontay Wilder was the loser against Parker, but you're trying to get him a title fight with Lawrence Okolie, at Bridgerweight. What the fuck? So you're going to punish Parker for winning? Yeah, because he ruined the party, right? This is what I'm saying. So if this fucking Daniel Dubois comes out, I don't give a fuck about all that. I'm hungry. It's my time. No, but you want to take the same twists and turns and try to duck and dodge and get your way. I don't respect that. But people going to do what they're going to do. So, like I said, if his first fight back since his cancellation of this fight is against anybody other than Parker, and believe me, if he ends up fighting Usyk, it just proves what I've been saying all along is the case, because the only way that he can make sense of fighting somebody else is if all of a sudden Parker is injured or something and can't fight. Otherwise, no, me and you was about to do this dance, then I got sick. It's not Parker's fault. Let's go. But it was voluntary. Okay, so what? It was voluntary. So what? How many years have we seen somebody the mandatory for someone, and then the fight never happens, and there was the person's mandatory? Boxing still has no structure, man. It really doesn't. And this kind of shit I'm a different type of person, man. Like I said, this kind of shit turns me off, man. This is like I get sick of looking forward to great things happening and just entertaining things. And like, I don't take it personally because it's not happening to me. But being a man of principle, it just turns me off. And it's like, here we go with this bullshit again. Let's be real, y'all. There's no excuse for Dubois to not fight Parker, other than he's afraid of losing his spot because he knows it's possible Parker can beat him. Well, along with that, this Floyd Schofield, man, wow. This man already said they already have a fight lined up already, and it's going to be a tune-up. So y'all already negotiated all this shit. And once again, if this man would even say, hey, listen, the British board did what they were supposed to. I mean, my son was in a bad way. And if you're going to say that only God got us through what we went through, that means your son was dying. And this is my point when I look at that picture. That's what it looked like somebody laying there dead or dying. And all of a sudden in 2 days, was he resurrected? You know what I'm saying? All of a sudden now in 2 days, he's ready to jump in the ring and fight again. But yet the tune-up is just to see where he is. Wow. And the thing about it, I never heard him once say the British board did their job. They were supposed to. We because, hey man, you don't know where Floyd is, but you were ready to put him in the ring. And he's claiming he wanted to get in the ring. And you know how it is between them. His father does all the talking. Floyd doesn't really say much of anything. Even when they're side by side, his father does like 98%, 99% of the damn talking. So, hey man, listen, I'm saying plain and simple, people need to be held accountable. And just like you and I, if you call out of work, even one time, they want, a doctor's note or something as proof. Even if you got the benefit time. Place where I work at right now, I've been at this place for over 4 years. I've never called out one time. Not one time. I'm not the kind of person to just call out just to call out. You understand what I mean? But I'm saying, if you have the benefit time, right, you're not abusing your time. But at the same time, they still want to know, where you were. That's many places, probably most places, But at the same time, that's the point. What I'm saying is, if I went to the doctor, I have no problem coming back with my doctor's note. I'll even have it faxed from the office. You understand what I mean? So whether the doctor give you that day off or 3 or 4 days off, if you get sick and the doctor may say, all right, you know what, I'm giving you the rest of the week off, go back to work Monday or whatever, whatever the situation is. But yeah, these people get sick and all of a sudden, oh, okay, I'm better now. What happened? Well, I can't talk about it. Nah, bullshit. Floyd Schofield Sr., you're not helping your case. And you know what? I feel like this is the perfect time since he's getting tune-ups and all. Let him work his way up, and because first of all, this was a gift because there's nothing that Floyd Schofield did to earn a shot. I gave him credit for wanting to take the shot. The fact that he's not sitting there, talking shit and then but not wanting to fight the top guys. Well, I'm just saying, look at what happened. So I say put him there with Abdullah Mason. Yeah, 2 guys on the come up, right? Abdullah Mason is hungry. Abdullah Mason is impressive in the ring. He's more impressive than Floyd Schofield is. Let's see what he stands. Let's make that fight happen next then, or after your tune-up fight. And this is what I'm saying, man. I've seen people do worse and get title shots, or get big shots. So, and this is like I said to people. If you was running around here saying Ryan Garcia deserves a second chance and trying to defend his racist shit and trying to say it was all just an act, it was all just for promotion, he or Tiafimo, y'all need to shut the fuck up because no, bullshit. And like I said, no, he don't deserve to fight no black fighters then, because pretty much what everybody say, black and brown make the best fights, man. When you put them in there, and okay, well, I tell you what then. If you so racist and but you want to make money, the biggest fights you're going to make is going to be off black people. No, fuck him. So I don't, and the thing about it, there's no speculation. It's proof. The proof is there of what happened. The proof is there. But once again, here we have a situation in boxing. Like I said, things happen. And they don't owe anybody an explanation. Then they always want to blame, always God this, God that. Yeah, God damn. Shut the fuck up and prove some shit. Show us what happened, so we know you're not a fraud. Come on, man. Who doesn't? And let's put you on the other foot. If Shakur Stevenson would have did the same thing, what you think Floyd and his daddy be saying? He ducked. He ran. Where's the proof? Same shit. If Joseph Parker would have did the same thing, what the fuck do you think Frank Warren and Daniel Dubois be saying? Nah, he's scared. He backed out. He thought about it. He knew he couldn't win, and he ran. And y'all know it. So, yeah, I mean, I don't see what Floyd Schofield Sr. did to help this situation. It really, just looking at him and listening to him, it's something about him where the shit he says just doesn't sound believable. I know it's not just me. He just doesn't seem like a believable guy, man. He's talking, he's smiling and grinning and but he's acting as if people shouldn't have questions or second guessing what he's saying based on his own words. I can't talk about it. I don't want to get sued. Like Oscar told me, it's like, it's like, imagine one of your homies, you're on the block and they like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't safe right now. It ain't looking good. Y'all don't say too much because you can't just be, saying people's names and not have proof because, that's how you get sued for defamation of character. But you said you had proof. You said you had receipts. So why would you worry about what the fuck Oscar said? Nah, I got you, Oscar, but I got receipts. We good. Where's the receipts? See, but I guess they realize that this generation of people is so brainwashed that you can tell them any fucking thing. Like Trump stood there and said, these people are stupid. Yeah, I said I was going to cut taxes. They thought I meant their taxes. They believe anything you say. They're stupid. I got the receipts. I can let y'all hear that clip. Yeah. I can add that to my video. I can post it on my short video. Show you exactly what he said. Yeah. Yeah. This is what I'm talking about. They know that they can insult the intelligence of the people listening. All y'all going to do is take this as entertainment, say y'all little bullshit, but keep tuning in just so you can hate, just so you can post, your little tweets and your little comments, but yet you're still, showing interest in these cheating motherfuckers by watching them fight. So I'm just saying, we need to start holding people accountable. For people, why would somebody go through all that grueling training? Man, this shit happens. You not close to being a millionaire. You're not even close to having 100K. So yeah, for you to say that shit, of course, that's how you're thinking from your perspective. You're not looking at it from these motherfuckers' perspective. You talking about a motherfucker that already done got paid some millions of dollars. The fuck are you talking about? Like, who would do that? The motherfuckers that do that. That's who. Yeah, this was and the funny thing is the person that was interviewing him wasn't like putting him on blast and trying to make him look like a liar. But his face, to me, his facial expressions, he didn't look like he fully either believed or just fully understood how Floyd Sr. could say the things he's saying and not realize. It's almost like, are you serious? The expression on his face to me. And he even told him, like, well, I got people like you that's had our back from day one, and this and this and this and that. And I'm listening like, okay, you know what? Flattery and all that bullshit. I hear and see what he's trying to do, but bro, you're not making any sense. And the fact of the matter is, we get sick and tired of people claiming to be sick or injured, failing drug tests, and basically just popping up and like what actually happened, what lesson was learned. These people don't care nothing about you as fans. Like Trump said, I don't care about you. I just want your vote. I got the receipts if y'all want to see it. You know how? Yeah. I just want your vote. I don't care about you. I just want your vote. Same guy that told us before in his first run, I could literally walk down the street with a loaded weapon and kill someone in broad daylight, and you people would still vote for me. Do you understand what I'm saying to you? Black people that had white supremacy thrown right in their fucking faces openly. And they say punk ass shit like, you gotta respect him, no man, because like, he don't hide it. He's open with it. Oh, so you respect the racist. You dumb Sambo ass motherfucker, you. This is the mindset of people now. Everybody, but you gotta watch what you say because fuck you, I ain't gotta watch shit. All gas, no brakes. Fuck all of that. Plain and simple. Right is right, wrong is wrong. And if people gonna feel some kind of way because of the truth, fuck that and fuck you, because that's all you're gonna get from me. Talk to me in the comment section, y'all. Never fall in love with lies. Remember, the truth brings hate out of people, and I will catch y'all on the next video.